Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'd like to look at this new fountain pen by HongDian N23. Of course, this one is made in China because this is a China company. It comes in this metal case, but I can see it's slightly dented, but no big deal. Nicely wrapped in this plastic. Wow. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by these intricate details they have on the pen. The gold on black combination is just spectacular. Look at the details. Let's look at some close-up. Now let's open up. It's a beautiful pen. I love a thicker body, so it's easier to hold in my hand. Because the way I write, I prefer thicker pens. And look at that. The pen nib has this engraving. Looks like this is a rabbit, I think. I believe this was created for the year of rabbit. Cute bunny. And the pen nib is slightly different. I think this is called long blade. They call it long blade nib. You can see it kind of thicker and more rounded here. Looks normal from the front. This is the first long blade nib I have, so I'm really excited to try it out and see. Now I'm going to open up to see what kind of ink converter it has. Interesting. It has a either plastic or glass ball inside this ink converter. I guess to make the ink flow better, so that the ink doesn't dry up easily maybe. We'll see if it actually works. So other than looking at this pen physically, I'm going to ink it and try and to see how well it writes. I think the ink I'm going to use is this Robert Oster Sepia Nights. It's a black pen, so I thought I would use a darker color ink. So I forgot to press record when I fill the ink converter. But here you go, I already filled the ink converter and insert it tightly. Hopefully nothing leaks. But it may take a while for the ink to come through to the front of the nib. I probably wouldn't recommend doing this with certain pen. When I shake it like that, the ink would just splash everywhere. Maybe I will push the ink out a little bit to speed it up. Oh. See, that's probably not a good idea. Well, at least you are able to see some ink color. I guess now it's ready to write. Not quite. So finally, this pen is ready to write. I have to say, it does take a long time for this pen, for the ink to come through to the tip of this nib. But let's try it out. Vertical line and horizontal lines. Wow, I love this thicker line. I think this would be great for drawing. But don't use it on cheap paper because you definitely see feathering happening here. I need to switch out the notebook to test this. I'm going to use a Muji notebook because I think Muji notebook always perform quite well. The writing experience, I would say, is smooth, but it does have some feedback. It's a pleasant writing experience. And let's change the angle to see if I'm able to get a thinner lines. How about reverse writing? It's scratchy if you reverse the pen. It will smooth out a little bit if you use it more. So that's how you can get thick and thin line on this pen. I thought it would be fun to also do a quick drawing. This is tomatoes from my kitchen. So here you go. First time trying this pen and use it for this quick drawing. Not perfect, but oh well. It's hard to draw and film at the same time. So, but you get an idea how this pen works and what it can do. That's all for now. I'm gonna make lunch for myself and I'll talk to you again next time. Bye.